What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Monty, and in today's video, you guys, we got our Week 8 NFL predictions. Now, last week we went 7-6, so one of my worst weeks so far. That brings our record to a total of 66-41 on the year. So, I mean, we're about average. We could definitely be doing better, but luckily I'm not putting money on these picks. It's just for fun. So, we're getting into Week 8. Here we go. Starting off with the Thursday night matchup, Cardinals and my Packers. Cardinals are at home. I think they have mostly everybody healthy. Zach Ertz, new addition over there. Devontae Adams, he's on the COVID list. Lazard's on the COVID list. I think he's actually out for the game. I think they're probably both going to be out, him and Lazard. But, I mean, honestly, like, you could call me crazy. I'm never going to bet against my Packers, you know. I have all the confidence in the world. And I'm not just saying it just to say it. I do think we have a chance at winning this game. And I do think we will win this game. I think we have a good team. I think the Cardinals are good. If you guys watched any of my videos before, I always stated I thought the Cardinals were going to be 7-0 up until they played us. And then we were going to knock them off, give them the first loss of the year. That's looking like it could definitely happen. But I really hope we put up a good game at least. I think this game is going to be on Fox instead of ESPN. So, or NFL Network, actually. So, yeah, I think this is probably going to be the best game of the week. Potentially the best game of the year, even if we don't have Devontae Adams. I'm rolling with my Packers. Panthers, Falcons. Now, this is a weird game because the Falcons, like I stated before, they're one of the weirdest teams to predict. Their offense looks good. Like, Pittsy, they got Ridley, a couple good running backs. Like, they look really good. I like them at home, honestly. I think the Panthers D is pretty good, but coming off that loss to the Giants team, oh my God. Like, how do you lose to the Giants? I got to go Falcons. Dolphins, Bills. Now, this game already happened about 2-3 weeks ago, I think, week 2-ish. Dolphins were 1-0. Bills were 0-1, I believe. I went for the upset. I picked the Dolphins. And, man, I don't think they actually did not score a point that entire game. I think they lost like 38-0 back in week 2. So we're going to go with the Bills. There's no way they don't win this game. Going on to the 49ers and the Bears now. I don't mind the Bears at home field. Because let's be real, this 49ers team is not that good. And to be honest, I don't know how they gave us such a good game. That Sunday night football game against the Packers. I don't know how they played that good. Because they really do not seem that good at all. I don't mind the Bears at home. But I just can't see I don't think the Niners are that bad to be 2-5. So I think they'll go to 3-4. And the Bears are not really a hard team to beat. Even if they're at home, it doesn't really matter too much. Steelers, Browns. Now, I don't mind the Steelers. A lot of people I think they had a little bit of an overreaction on the Steelers when they started off 1-3 or 1-2 or whatever they were. I think they're a decent team. Like, honestly, like, they have a really solid defense, really solid D-line. Offensive line isn't terrible. I mean, yeah, Roethlisberger is not that good, but I mean, just because you don't have a, elite level quarterback doesn't mean your team is terrible. I do like the Browns though, but I don't know if Mayfield's going to be out. Their defense is good too. Kind of almost want to pick the Steelers, but because the Browns are at home, I'll give the slight edge to the Browns. I'm honestly really not. This is like one of those games that's kind of weird. I'm not really that confident in it. Like, at all. I honestly kind of want to pick the Steelers. And I am. We're going to pick the Steelers. We're going to go for the Steelers, man. I'm not really, I was thinking Browns, and then I'm like, I'm not really confident about it. So, if I'm not confident about it, why would I go with the Browns? You know what I mean? We're going Steelers. I mean, I don't really know why. Good defense, half decent offense. Let's do it. Eagles, Lions. I'm going Eagles. You don't really need an explanation for that. The Lions are one of the worst teams in the league. Even though they played the Rams pretty good, they might actually pick up their first win here. This is kind of a weird week, actually, with the predictions. I don't know. A lot of weird matchups. They could definitely. A lot of these games could go either way. Titans, Colts. I like the Titans. Henry. The Colts are not slapping Derrick Henry. Let's be real. Bengals, Jets. We're gonna go Bengals by 60. Rams, Texans. Rams by 64. Patriots, Chargers. We're gonna go Chargers by 35. Jaguars, Seahawks. Man, there's like a stat that the Seahawks are like 0-3 at home this year. I kind of want to pick the Jaguars. That would be kind of crazy starting 0-4, but because they're 0-3 at home, the Seahawks, I gotta pick them. They gotta get their first win at home. Washington, Broncos. Washington, man, I thought they were gonna win the division. They're terrible this year. Let's be real, they're terrible this year. The Broncos really aren't that good. One thing that's awesome is they got Judy back. So I think Judy maybe has a big day, or somebody over there has a big day. Cortland Sutton, Noah Fant, whoever. They don't look that good either. I mean, I think they're on a 4-game losing streak or something like that. I'll pick them because they're at home, I guess. Bucks, Saints, I'm going to go Bucks. Saints don't look that good. Let's be real. They barely beat a Seahawks team that was probably going to get blown out by 80% of the other teams in the NFL. Like, yeah, the Saints are not that good this year. Cowboys, Vikings. I'll tell you what. I'm really excited that one of these teams are getting a loss this week, guaranteed, because I hate the Vikings and I hate the Cowboys. Now, who would I pick to win this game? I'm thinking Cowboys, but I kind of almost want to see the Vikings win. Because let's be real. Let's be real. If you're a Packers fan, like, are we really worried about the Vikings or the Bears winning the division? Like, are we really worried about that? Like, I don't know. Like, I see this all the time on Twitter, people arguing with Bears fans and Vikings fans. How are we even arguing with these people? We're just a way better team than any of the other teams in our division. I'm kind of rooting for the Vikings this game because I don't really like the Cowboys. And I think they're getting overhyped. I think they're kind of in that mix with the Browns. You know, I think they get a couple bad years, you know what I'm saying? And then they start coming on one year. And then everybody starts getting on the hype train. Oh, Cowboys are good now, blah, blah, blah. Same thing that happened with the Browns. I told you guys this before. I'm rooting for the Vikings. I don't think the Vikings are going to win this game. I think the Cowboys will win this game. I think they're good, the Cowboys. Take no credit away from them, but they'll probably get bounced in the first round of the playoffs. Let's be real. If they have to play the Rams or something like that, they're getting bounced. I'm sorry. Giants, Chiefs. Nah, there's no way the Giants could win, right? We're going to go Chiefs. Chiefs, man. They're looking like they're not even going to make the playoffs, to be honest with you. And I'm serious about that. Like, and this is no... This is not a mistake. You know, this is no mishaps at the beginning of the year and you fix it. No, we're 7 weeks in. I mean, we're 7 weeks in and you have 4 losses already. There's no mistake. You know, you don't make 4 mistakes in 4 different games and lose 4 different games and make all excuses like, oh, we should be 7-0. No, playing out lost 4 games and your team's not that good this year. Let's be real, Chiefs fans. Your team is not that good this year. I mean, I'm not saying you're absolutely terrible, but you're nowhere near what you guys were the last 2 years. Let me know what you guys think of my predictions. Let me know what you guys would change. A lot of weird games this week. I'm not really confident about these predictions. With that being said, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care of yourselves. Take it easy. Peace.